Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW, and it's been quite an eventful week with another one ahead of us with Crown Jewel this weekend. Hey, there's 7 matches on this. That's great. Get the 5 match people stop bitching. But how we doing?
Honestly, yeah, I think the PLEs going forward should probably just have more than 5. I think it'll just make everybody happy.
I mean, they're just gonna find something else to. They're just gonna find something else to complain about. If they can't complain about 5 matches bi-monthly.
Yeah, but the biggest complaint I felt for the last few months has been, so people's favorites aren't on the pay-per-views, and that really upsets them. So just make it 6 matches then. You know what I mean?
There isn't, man. We just gonna throw them on the show because they're your fave. Because a lot of those people faves are motherfuckers like Zelina Vega. You feel me? And fucking Tegan Knox and shit like that. Also, speaking of Tegan Knox, it's not really related to her, but they were in the same vicinity.
She still works there, right?
I don't care. But did you see that Natalia's going blind?
Yeah, she's legally blind.
That's fucking terrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's always a fear I always had. What if I just start going blind all of a sudden? I low key think I'm going deaf.
Ever since I have gone to that concert,
you can't hear nothing.
My hearing hasn't been the same. What is it? When my phone tells me, "Hey, you should probably turn it down." The headphones are pretty loud. And I'm just like, "Are you serious? I can still it could be louder."
Yeah, I think all these years of abusing my ears with loud music and headphones, I think it's catching up to me. I have a hard if there's people are talking to me, especially if we're at a restaurant or a busy restaurant or something like that. I have a hard time hearing people talking to me. Right, they'll be right next to me, right in front of me. I'm like,
I already had that sort of problem, but it made sense in the setting. We're either in a club or at a party and music is playing. And
yeah.
What is it? That meme when it's just you're on your 4th, huh? And you still didn't hear them. That's me every other outing. Cause I'm just bro, what the fuck are you talking? I can't hear you. Why do we come here to socialize? I can't hear any of you. But yeah, my hearing is a little at least I think so. I haven't had an ear exam in forever, but maybe I should get one. Just see where we're at.
I probably got wax buildup. I've been watching them wax buildup videos on TikTok sometimes.
I would like those to stop appearing on my shit.
What? No, I love those.
Those shits are disgusting. Also, those people that are using those machines, you're not supposed to be using those at home. That's supposed to be operated by a professional before you burst your fucking eardrum for real.
Yeah, I'm not personally shoving nothing up my ear.
The one that I would say I'm okay with is the one where they put the piece of paper on the side and then they burn it.
Oh, what's it, the Roman candle?
Yeah, I guess it's more melting than anything else, but I don't like the shove this fucking ear pick device and it's just
yeah, don't do that.
Nigga, no. I can't trust myself with that.
Should not do that.
If I'm not supposed to be operating a Q-tip, what makes you think I should be operating this? Some monkey with a machine gun. But yeah, well, shit, honestly, my ears kind of hurt right now. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
You go out this weekend or next weekend? I mean, or the weekend coming up, I should say. Halloween. What's the rule now? Is Halloween weekend? I guess
it's Halloween weekend. Yeah, no. Yeah,
if you did weekend.
if you didn't go out
Halloween
last
weekend?
week, if you didn't go out last weekend, you missed the fuck out. And if you're going this weekend, you're late because it's November.
It's November. That's what I'm saying. So is it not, are people getting dressed up next weekend? Should I
People
know?
are gonna get dressed up on the day of, but I don't think like there's not gonna be Halloween events.
You got any plans?
No, because I already did them last week.
Well, gotcha.
No,
Oh yeah, I saw your costume. What was it again?
I was Batman,
Yeah,
the
Batman. That's
Batman.
right. The Batman.
I don't. Well, I'm a person that likes having pockets, and it doesn't have any, so
You got a
I don't.
utility belt. You're Batman. What do you
It's a
need
fake
pockets for?
utility belt, but
Right.
so I probably won't be wearing it again. Um, and people were just like, "Oh, why didn't you dress up for Halloween, nigga? You missed me last week." Uh, because I'm not doing it again. Also, I'm not dressing up to boost work morale. Fuck y'all.
Fair enough.
I'm coming in as I am. I was supposed to do something. Um, but I usually tell my friend like, yo, if I like go home right now,
I'm not
I'm
coming
not
back
stepping
out.
back out.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. And it started getting dark earlier, and I'm good.
Yeah, and then my homie was supposed to send me the address, and then it gets to like 10:30 ish. Like I probably got home like 3 hours like earlier, and they were just like, "You on your way?" And I was just like, "Well, you never sent me the address, so I'm not stepping out." And they were just like, "I can send it right now." Don't do
Nah, nah, that's
that.
over.
Don't do that. Um, I saw all the people that was out there, and I was just like, "Yeah, don't." It's probably for the best that I stayed.
Not
Like
my
I,
scene.
yeah, there was just like one person there that I'm not a fan of, so it's just like, yeah, man,
Sometimes
it's
that's
probably
all
for
it
the
takes,
best.
bro. Sometimes just that one person you don't want to be around on your night
Yeah,
out.
it was just like, y'all got it, bro. Like this was like the one time I didn't get flow mo because I was just like, I really didn't even want to step the fuck out.
No, I feel that. I went out this weekend. A friend of mine had a birthday. Excuse me. A friend of mine had a birthday. We went to this place called Round One. It's like in Massachusetts. It's like an arcade, like a bowling alley, and like a
I think
bar and a sports bar. Yeah,
I think we
y'all
have one
probably had
too.
something about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was cool.
I
I went
remember
bowling. I
that.
haven't gone bowling probably like since I was like 21.
Uh,
We used to go every like did the bowling alley near where I used to live at. We used to go like every I think it was like Wednesday night we would go. It was like college night or whatever. And it was like cheap
mhm.
beer and like we would go like every Wednesday. It was lit in there, had a DJ and everything. And
uh,
I wasn't bad. I went and then I went to play this weekend. Still got it, low key. A little bit.
oh,
I had triple digits. That's all I can say. That's all I
oh,
wanted. I wanted to hit
I,
triple digits.
I went bowling recently, probably like a few months ago. Nigga, I don't got it. I'm thinking, I was holding that bowling ball thinking, yeah, I got it. Just don't overthink it too much. And then that shit hit the gutter. I said, what the fuck? I ain't even try to do no, try to put a spin on it and no
Nah,
shit
yeah,
like
you got to
that.
put the
Like,
spin on it. You got to do the spin.
I was hitting that hole right down the middle, and that shit said middle. Fuck you, nigga. Also, bowling is like really expensive, so I don't think I'll be doing it again in the near future.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, and what really bothered me was like the bowling alley that we went to. Like they charge by the hour, not per the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
like
that's how the one we were at was.
that's so ass. Let me pay for a game of bowling, like a full, whatever how long it takes. I think you get it's like 12 tries or some shit or whatever. 12 attempts, 12 scoring
Uh,
opportunities,
Depending.
right?
Frames is the word
Uh
you're looking for.
oh, is that what they call it? Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's called
Um
frames.
Yeah, so like I think we got to like our second game, but our time was like running out and we only had like 3 frames left. And I was just like, all right, come on, man, let's finish it the fuck out, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would have paid for two more games. Or just like another game for everybody, but I was just like, this shit ass. So I don't think I'll be bowling anytime soon. Like,
That's fair.
what is it? Well, like it was split between people, but I was just like, damn, what is it? It was like $72. Like shit.
Damn. For the hour?
Yeah,
Sheesh.
I was like shit.
Yeah,
At
it's
least,
kind of crazy.
yeah, I ain't never doing this shit ever again.
Nah, yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty nuts.
and then you got to pay for the shoes. Nigga, I'll step on that bitch barefoot. Like what the fuck?
My socks, brother.
Yeah, then you got to pay. What is it? They charge like 17 for the shoe rental. Oh
They
shit.
taxi all over there. You go to the wrong bowling alley. They do y'all dirty.
Shit, my fault was the first fault was going there. Shit, I ain't doing that shit ever again.
Yeah, no, you go in the wrong spot.
I ain't doing that shit ever again. The nearest spot is like far as shit. It's like 2 towns over. I'm good. Might as well just drive. I might as well drive another 2 hours to go to Orlando, bruh. Like I'm
Orlando's
not going
nice.
all
I
day.
like Orlando.
I don't. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of bowling, but continue.
You know what I am a fan of? Democracy. Make sure y'all voting on Tuesday, or if you haven't already, early votes. Let's lock in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I voted this morning.
Oh, did you? Awesome.
Yeah, I voted this morning.
I'm gonna just wait till Tuesday.
I did my part. Go ahead, do y'all part. That's all.
I wasn't gonna get political on this, but let's get political. That rally in New York City,
That
insane.
shit, dog.
Insane.
It was an
What?
insane rally, but I think that one was probably like the most detrimental. So I'm a fan of it.
Yes, I think
Like
it was not a good look. It was not necessary. He's not going to win in New York. So there was
yeah,
no real. It was only to feed his own ego,
yeah.
and it made him look bad.
Like there was a lot of Latinos for Trump, and
Yeah.
then he said that one motherfucker probably cost him like tens of thousands, like 10,000s of votes, bruh.
A roast? I don't. Did he think this was a Comedy Central roast where he could pull a joke off like that?
Yeah, it was
What was he think? You know
like
what the crazy part was? Even the crowd would kind of like groaned at that joke. That's how you know it. Like that racist ass crowd, they even groaned at it. Like, I don't know.
because there was probably a lot of fucking Latino motherfuckers
Yeah,
there.
you're in the gall to say something like that in New York City is
Dog,
insane.
like insane rally, but has to be like that. If you want to talk about shooting the fucking foot, that one was it. So
I tweeted earlier. I was like, yo, imagine what cost this guy the election, or at least some states, was the comedian bombing so hard.
Yeah,
that they were like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go to the other side. That's impressive.
That's for all the you can't tell a joke anymore. And then
Yeah.
the crowd that's supposed to be super not sensitive was just like,
Yeah.
we're the joke. No,
Yes, it's different when the joke's on you.
yeah, loved it. Niggas is lost, so I don't know how you could really explain that to niggas as much, but I think like that was like the wake up call for a lot of like Latino voters. So
Even outside of that,
keep up the good work, whoever the fuck that was, man.
yeah, what's it? Kill Tony. Even outside of that, I just think the other speakers. I mean, you had Stephen Miller up there. That dude's a straight up white nationalist. Like, not even like, how like some of them on that side, they kind of play the white nationalist. Like they kind of flirt with it, but they don't fully go into it. Nah, Stephen Miller's full on like white nationalist. They had Rudy Giuliani up there talking crazy.
Yeah, they're what is it? That motherfucker is not shy about it.
Just
I know.
just full of hate, and just like there's no unity within how they were speaking up on that stage. Is quite frankly is pretty gross. The fact that we're even like, according to polls, it's close, even though I don't think it's close at all. I think she's gonna blow him out.
My thing is, I hear a lot about these polls.
Yeah,
nigga, they not asking us.
yeah, I don't know who they asking.
Yeah, they asking a lot of like, you know, just any motherfucker off the street. You feel me? Like, or what is it? The one poll that I saw, like people were like calling it a poll, but that shit was legit just betting odds. Like,
Yeah, the betting odds are nasty too. That's and the fact
yeah,
that they're like it's like a
it's a
ad on
game
my
to y'all
timeline.
niggas.
It's an ad on my timeline right now, like because of
Yeah.
the worst person in all this is Elon Musk. I'm sorry. Every day, I have to get more and
Oh,
more tired of this guy. Such a loser. I
yeah.
hate
I
that
like
guy.
not even MAGA motherfuckers think he cool, which is like the funniest part. Like you're a
Yeah,
lame on all
he's just
sides.
lame.
Uh,
It really shows that you no matter how much money you got, if you're lame, you're just lame. You can't unlame
yeah,
yourself. And you're a deadbeat
yeah.
dad, which is even worse. So you're a deadbeat and a lame.
Deadbeats are lame.
Yeah, deadbeats are
Uh,
lame.
so yeah, you just a bigger lame. Just
Yeah,
all caps bolded and
all around lame.
italicized.
You can't even do a USA chant right. Do you hear him do that?
That yeah, and I feel
What
like
was that?
once MAGA people find out like he was really born in Africa,
Yeah, I don't know.
go back to your country, nigga.
That's it. That's my political talk. Vote for whoever you want to vote. But just go out there and vote.
No,
Hey,
nigga,
if you
if
want to, you know what I
you
mean? You want your
if
MAGA
you
agenda?
yeah, if you're on your MAGA agenda, don't listen to this shit. Turn this shit
Yeah,
off
don't
the
listen to the
fuck up
show.
right now. I don't fucking like you. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere.
None of that.
Go
None of
listen
that.
to Righteous Reg or some shit.
None of that. Yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
don't.
You know who else is lame? Fightful. I tweeted earlier, but I'm tired of them too. All the
Oh,
Fightful. The whole collective.
we're gonna get to the mole man. Trust me. Because it's been probably one of the funniest things this week.
We do a mole talk.
Yeah. Mole man rise. Um, I think it's just you know, please vote. Um, people. I know this is gonna be like the racy talk, but like people that are the free Palestine stuff. I get it. I really do. But do not neglect the home front. And I some questionable thinking is just like, do you guys think that you have a better chance fighting Trump on this issue than Kamala?
No, they don't. That's why they're going to the. That's why they don't go to Trump rallies because they know there's no point.
Yeah, so like I don't think like putting not voting or like putting him in power is not gonna make, fighting for that ceasefire any easier.
Your best bet in this situation would be to vote Kamala in, or at least she's willing to. It seems like she's willing to listen. I can't say.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak for her or what she has plans. I mean, it does seem like she's still pro Israel for the most part. However, I think she's more willing to listen than whatever Trump is doing.
Yeah,
Because
like
Trump he straight up said, "Yo, like I talk to Netanyahu every day or often." You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
he said he was gonna turn that bitch into a beachfront property, bro. Like
yeah,
despicable. Like I get
nasty.
it. Like I just think that mm, like the sentiment with a lot of people is that like they're gonna lose like let the Democrats lose to like teach them a lesson. And I'm just like, hey man, the world is gonna revolve, like the world is gonna spin. And
You're
them
putting
niggas
if you do
is
something like that, you're putting other people in danger. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
and then
not only is people out in Palestine and the Middle East in danger, you're also putting now Americans in danger at the same time because you want to,
not even
you know what I
like
mean?
that. It's just like
Like a lesson.
you would be like not guilt tripping, but that's it's really the like it's the situation. Like you would be putting a lot of like your American allies at risk, allowing Trump to take that presidency for to teach Kamala a lesson.
Petty reasons. I mean, not maybe not petty. Is that the best
No,
word?
it's
But
not. Yeah, it's not petty, but like I do like you'll be putting a lot of allies, a lot of like other marginalized people that are on your side that are protesting for you, doing, people that are standing up for you and all this stuff, like you know, it would hurt your allies a lot. Like I've been on TikTok a lot and I've been seeing like it's kind of weird. Because like ever since, she got she was endorsed by Biden or, she took Biden's spot or whatever. There's always been a lot of division between left or left leaning folks or whatever you really identify as. You know, anything not voting for Trump, I guess. Um, and it was just like how like Trump voters are locked the fuck in.
Yeah, they know
think
what to do.
There is no like, there's no maybe we should vote for Jill Stein.
No, we
amongst
gotta
them.
lock in. We gotta lock in.
Yeah, like
we have to.
We need the unity that they have.
I'm not even a big Kamala fan. I don't. A lot of the politics are more right leaning that I'm even agreeing to. But I mean, in this instance, we just gotta lock in, bro. Like we we can't allow that to happen. As far as Donald Trump becoming, I just don't see much positive to come out of that. Yeah. It's gonna just lead to a lot of hate, a lot of division. I don't think he has policies. He doesn't have policies in general. Which is that's been the crazy thing.
That's the wild part that he's getting this far with no plan.
Yeah, nothing. No plan.
Yeah, like just
I don't know.
That's I'm sorry. It's very much a just do the right thing. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that it is, hypocritical or, an oxymoron to like vote for Kamala and still like ride for Palestine.
Yeah.
And it's just shit will get really fucking bad if Trump get that shit back. Like, you don't stand a fucking chance trying to convince that motherfucker to get shit done for those people. Also, he wants to give immunity to cops so they can literally like have him in presidency. You try to do a fucking protest for Palestine, nigga, they are going to kill your ass.
Pretty much.
Dog, fuck the rubber bullets. They gonna beat the shit out you, dog. Like, really scary shit, bro. Like, let's not let that happen, bro. Go vote. Let's go ahead and do that.
I think he's winning, so I'm.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have that, that confidence and not go to the polls. Do your thing. You're American.
You're American right. Yeah, you're American right.
You know what I mean? After I voted, my mom was just like, "Where your sticker at?" And I was just like, "It's in my pocket." She said, "Where that shit?"
Put that shit on. Whoa! Put that shit on.
What you doing? Like, hold on, I voted. I ain't a proud American now.
Put that shit on. You know what time it is.
Let
them know. Let them know, black man.
I'm mad that my shit really matters. Like, it matters a lot right now. Like,
yeah, you in a Florida's a swing state, right?
It's barely a swing state.
Barely. I'm pretty sure Trump's
North Florida is a swing. The South Florida is a nigga. What the fuck you think?
Yeah.
Then you got Central, which is red all the way. Clearwater, Florida, and shit like that. And then like Panama, Jacksonville. That's your swing, right there. You never know with them. So
CT is a blue state, so we all right. Even though I live in the country, I live in a racist part of Connecticut, so but
they ain't that racist.
No, that's pretty racist down there. But you know what's crazy? I found out. You know what? I saw something. The town I grew up in. I saw the website where it like lists like sundown towns. Is it the town I grew up in could be considered a sundown town? I thought that was kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's what I said. I was like, damn.
Can't relate. No,
I
that's
told you
fucking nuts.
a street down the street from me was Lynch Hill Road. That was one of the streets I used to live near.
Oh, let's go blow it up.
I had a friend who lived there on Lynch Hill Road.
Why is it still named that?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, we going yeah, we gonna turn that shit to Martin Luther King Boulevard, man. What the fuck? That's a crazy ass name.
Crazy name, right?
But moving on, go vote. I have nothing to really talk about. Nothing has really been going on this week. I'm back in school.
Yes, sir.
So, we graduating, baby. This is our this is the last semester, thank God. I never want to do this shit again. Unless I get like ADHD medication and then I feel super productive, and then we could probably go for another 4 years. But yeah. With that said, I'll be taking a break. These courses are short, so that means I get midterms extra early. So I'll probably come back probably like the week of Thanksgiving or some shit. And then I got to take the Basel break, and then I'll be back. But yeah, that is it. That is show news. But let's get into the trenches. Did you see that Vince McMahon is trying to start his own or it's rumored that he wants to start his own promotion?
Wrestling promotion?
Yes.
I didn't see that. With who?
Yeah.
Who was he signing?
Shit. Honestly, yeah, with the current we'll talk about the American Indies, but with the current state of like American wrestling right now, like who's gonna work for this man?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Who wants to work with this guy? And and yeah, who is he gonna sign?
I would just like to Vince McMahon has not done anything successful outside of like the WWE.
Yeah, I mean we
like
got the proof. Bodybuilding, XFL twice,
restaurant,
restaurant,
movies, like
WWE films didn't hit. I did like the Kane movie. The Kane movie was pretty good. I liked it. I thought. I mean,
Evil?
Yeah, that was all right.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool in like concept. It was just like, oh, it's Kane. I know Kane is scary, but I wasn't really watching wrestling at the time, so I just knew Kane was like spooky character. And then they unmasked him, which I was just like, damn, this nigga ugly. But yeah,
Isn't it wild he spent more of his career unmasked than masked?
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's not that surprising. I'm pretty
if
sure.
You think about it, yeah, he debuted in 98, 97, whenever he debuted.
Well, he need to put that shit back on since he wants to support Trump, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that whole podcast was nasty. You know what? I used to give Undertaker benefit of the doubt for the longest time because he never. I did for the longest time. I was like, people always give him shit like this and that or whatever they would call him, like racist or this and that. I'm like, but I ain't never heard nobody say he did anything racist or he never spoke about his politics in public for a long time. I mean, I assumed, but he never really spoke on it, so I couldn't really like, you know what I mean? I can't fault him.
Yeah.
You know, but then when he did that, I was like, okay, yeah, no, that's
nasty. It was just like, oh, Blue Lives Matter, sure. Okay, he support the police, whatever. A lot of weirdos do. And it was just like, oh, you racist.
Yeah, like he's the old guy from Texas. So I expect him to be Republican. So I'm just like, I think just the fact that he like platform and he was just glazing Trump so hard and like,
yeah.
Then he got into like the trans women in sports thing, and it was like, all right, now what are we doing?
That shit is such a non-issue. Like
such a non-issue.
Like you gonna ride for the fucking the Italian bitch got beating the fuck up? Like that bitch a hoe. What the fuck? You a boxer? You complain about getting hit hard? Oh, come on, man. Soft as pasta, nigga. Yeah, no, I was just like, that is such a non-issue. Like, and he was just like, I gotta protect my daughter. I was just like, hey man, if your daughter was really good at a sport, she ain't gotta worry about a transgender woman doing the thing. You feel me? Like, is she garbage? She garbage. Like the like the Italian boxer. you trash, bro. They didn't say her name outright, so I don't think I
I
forget
forgot
where
your
she's
name
from.
anyway.
I forgot where she's from. Yeah, it was the Olympics. The Olympics is like long.
Are you
Like
talking about the one that they accused of being trans?
yeah, that one.
I want to say she was.
It was
It
from
was definitely it's
Algera.
somewhere. I want to say it was either like North Africa or like some Middle East type shit. I just don't remember where.
Yeah, I don't. I know it starts with an A. Oddly enough, I remember what the fucking flag looks like, but I don't
Let
remember the name.
me
um,
see. Hold on. I'm looking up.
yeah, no, it's like Algera, some shit like that.
Let's see.
Man, the Olympics was a time, man. Bring me back.
That was fun.
I was proud. I was proud to be in America.
This pop up. Where's she from? Yeah, Algeria. She's from Algeria.
You see, I remember.
Iman Khalif, I believe. I
Yeah.
might say it wrong.
And the flag is green.
It was like
Is
green, black, and red, right?
green. No, it's like green, white, and orange, and I believe there's a symbol in the middle. Kind of looks like the Florida state flag, but right?
It's a crescent moon with like a star.
Oh shit, I'm
Actually,
far off that.
it's kind of a fire flag, low key.
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh man, I missed the flag mashup account.
American flags are kind of whack. Like the design kind of whack, low key.
Oh yeah. Morocco got a cool flag.
No, Saudi Arabia got the best. Saudi Arabia got the best flag by
Whoa,
far.
whoa,
It's hard. It's hard.
whoa.
I'm speaking graphics only. You know what I mean? That's a hard flag. I don't know what it says, but it's like that.
I don't know what it says.
I don't know what that says, but it's cool. It got a sword in it and green. I love green. That's a fire flag.
Yeah, so swords are cool. Sorry.
If y'all listen, look it up. The Saudi Arabian flag's hard.
I think of a lot of our viewer listeners are smarter than us, so I'm pretty sure they know what the flag looks like. But yeah, no, it is tough. I do like its art. Gibraltar's flag is really cool because it has like a fortress in it. What else has a really cool flag? I don't know if I should give props to Argentina, but they got a cool flag. Um, Haiti flag, you know, that shit hard. Love the cannons in the middle.
Shout out to Haiti.
Yeah. My my boss is Puerto Rican, and I referenced the I referenced the fucking the rally shit, and they started dying laughing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. But yeah, man. Trump, come on. I mean, Undertaker, come on, son. You don't give a fuck about that shit for real. Like, no way that shit really spoke to you.
Oh man. One more week. It's almost over. And if I see one more ad, one more political ad, I'm just trying to watch sports and see the most offensive ads.
Hey man,
I've ever seen in my life.
Football is American propaganda, brother.
No, it's worse. Baseball is getting it worse than football. I swear. I'm watching the Yankees, Dodgers World Series. Every other commercial.
Yeah, man. Go Dodgers. You feel me?
Okay.
What is it? I'm not watching that shit at all. Is it Dodgers in 4 bit? Let me look at the MLB channel right now. I know we in the trenches and we still shooting shit, but
Yankees already won a game, so it can't be 4.
Whatever. Let me look at the skull right now.
The 6-5, bottom of the 7th.
Okay. Well, hopefully you get a winner by the time the shit ends, so I can laugh. But yeah, Vince McMahon tried to do some shit. That nigga not ready for it. Also, who's gonna work for you? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like there's nobody left.
Unless you start an indie promotion in Greece or some shit, because we don't get a lot of Greek wrestlers.
It could go overseas.
Yeah,
that actually might be a smart idea in his case.
Yeah. Next we got the rumored Obafemi call up.
Take it away.
It was rumored that Obafemi will be getting a call up. I forget who, but it was it was just thrown into the rumor mill. I saw
I believe it was Corey from Fightful that brought it up. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
no, no,
dude
no.
that.
I think it was Mole. It was the AW Mole. And then Corey was like, nah, I ain't heard nothing.
Oh well, fuck that nigga
Yeah.
no. Yeah, people were rumoring a Obafemi call up. They said that Braun kind of being out, kind of like sped things up, and you could possibly see Obafemi on the main roster soon. Now, soon is a very indefinite time frame.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are talking about like they're gonna do that shit immediately. Um, it's not that serious, guys. Uh, I think a thing that like I think all Obafemi has left to do in NXT is face Trick. That's literally it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Um,
say. At least get that match out the way. Probably get 2 matches out of that, and then wait for Netflix. Honestly, because
they probably had it.
putting him on the 2 hour show right now probably not gonna benefit him.
Yeah, I don't think they should be doing.
Raw right now is terrible. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Raw is not good.
Y'all niggas took that third hour for granted, man.
Well, I mean, the roster is built for 3 hours. It's not built for whatever this is.
Niggas really, y'all
You
ain't
know what
know
it
how
is
good y'all
too.
fucking had it, bro.
No, we didn't have. We had it bad for a long time. However, I think Triple H and the rest of the writing team figured it out. Well, in the fourth quarter, but it was already too late. So, because I will say those last couple weeks of 3 hour shows were good. I was really enjoying them. So then
Hey
just cut
man,
it in half.
yeah, y'all motherfuckers took this shit for granted. But um, you know, Shawn Michaels said not too long ago, like involving Carmelo Hayes and I believe Ilya Dragunov as well. It was just like, oh yeah, you can work main roster, but you gonna work here too. Like
Yeah,
you're not done until let's say you're done. And what's stopping Obafemi from, getting in the face of what is it, Bronson Reed 1 week and then finishing out whatever the fuck he needs to do in NXT. Like we've seen many people do double duty. We've seen Carmelo do it. We've seen, Ilya go back and forth a little bit. We've seen Dom Mysterio do it. Did I say Dragon Lee already? We're seeing Metaphor do it. Like,
yeah. I think that's the way they do the call up now. It's not like a hard call up. It's more like kind of a natural progression. Just kind of.
yeah, and even if it's a hard call up for Obafemi, like, get him the fuck out of here. Like, I think that right now in NXT, they just do, the Wakanda bullshit. But I feel like on main roster, like he really gonna get over doing you know, big feats of strength like Bronson Reed do. Like
They got a lot of big feats of strength guys on Raw though.
shit, and then he gonna link up with them and they gonna go strength for strength. Niggas gonna love that shit. So it is like I don't think it's gonna be like a terrible call up or whatever. And
No,
then
he's
I
ready.
see.
He's ready. I think he's ready for sure.
I mean, it's
Surprisingly a good promo, but
yeah.
better than I thought he'd be. In ring he's fine. Um,
Um, how do you know they're gonna not have Obafemi do something else? If they're going to call him up because Braun is out, nigga, he gonna be doing Braun shit.
he's doing Braun shit, and it seems like he's willing to do it, which is always good.
Yeah, he's a fucking strong dude. Might as well.
Or
So
just
like,
even taking wild bumps. Like he took a couple bumps on Halloween Havoc. I was like, okay,
yeah, that shit was lit. Another thing that's blowing me is that people are just like, oh, NXT is fucking cooked if Obafemi leaves, and I was just like, uh, not really. Like we seen people, no disrespect to Oba for real, but like we seen a lot of other people who's done way more than Obafemi leave, and it's been perfectly fine.
Obo's not even a top guy in NXT. I mean, he
Yeah,
is, but he's not in the main event. The
like
the pro the issue with NXT is the main event picture for the men is very
yeah.
weak.
I get it. Like I've complained about it before. Like we had the same like four people shuffling around, Trick's title for like the past 3 months. About to be four.
Low key, this is the summer since Vegas.
Yeah. So it was just like, you know, kind of just is what it is. Like, I don't think NXT really loses anything out of losing the North American champ or former North American champion right now. Like, honestly, to me, you give Obafemi Iron Survivor, Iron Survivor, because I think that match is perfect for him to do like go stupid. Then he faces Trick at the top of the what is it?
New Year's Evil.
Yeah, New Year's Evil. Do a rematch maybe. Piss off. Like go get some bread upstairs, bro. Fuck. Um yeah, like I like Oba a lot, but I'm just really confused of how like NXT is finished if he's not around anymore.
I'm not taking that seriously. I mean, NXT is
It's
gonna
an
have
over
ups and downs.
exaggeration.
I mean, that's what wrestling Twitter is gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
or just internet wrestling community in general. NXT is always gonna have ups and down period with the rosters. Like they have 10 gajillion guys waiting in the wings to debut. People are gonna step up. We've gone through this a gajillion times. We did it when
Um, Go
whoever,
ahead.
like even the switch from NXT 2.0 when a lot of people had to leave and people are like, oh yeah, it's cooked, and now they're fine. So
Yeah.
I'm not stressing over it. If one guy leaves.
Yeah, and a lot of people like Oba's gonna be fine. Like he's gonna face Trick and then leave. Also is just like, NXT, like they have heels that people are willing to boo. I know you don't particularly like the motherfucker, but like, they have people that you'll boo. Like
You say you gonna say that, and then Gallus gonna pop back up. Watch, see, you got Ridge Holland and Gallus in the main event scene. Then what? You're gonna be sick.
I'm gonna throw up, but like, they kind of just they playing their fucking part.
You know,
And honestly, like I don't I think Rich Holland is fine right now. I liked him more while he was in Chase U. I thought that was just more enjoyable. But you can't really have I honestly right now I would not have Ethan, you know, I wouldn't have the third match with Ethan. Um
Ethan can go too.
yeah. But now if Ethan leaves, now we're cooked because the heels that we got left would be Rich Hall and Gallus and then like Sean Spears.
And
Um
Wesley,
yeah, and Wesley.
somehow still around.
Yeah, and I don't think Wesley is doing anything compelling as a heel right now. Um just a loser. Um but like if they play it honestly, if they really, started to do something with the motherfucker, like he could probably be somebody that we could see against Trick in the near future doing something, and that's Brooke Jensen. They they firmly pumped the brakes on whatever him and Sean Spears was doing. Like, yeah, Sean Spears like broke his arm or whatever, but I was just like, why'd that have to stop his push? Like I don't think
Maybe it just wasn't working.
I don't think he's particularly like any bad. I just think that he's, just kind of boring and it's just like let's put in the work in to make that shit less boring instead of just having them just show up every now and then to bother Javon Evans or some shit. Like Iron Survivor is gonna need 5 guys. And if Tony D'Angelo is out of it, you're looking at an Iron Survivor with like Obafemi, Lexus King, probably Brooks Jensen. I can't think of
Nah,
it. I
I'm sure Javon will be in it. Maybe even Cedric,
oh
depending on where that
brother.
goes. Um,
Um well that's just like the
you
next thing
can
that
do
we have to
something
go
with
towards.
Cedric.
Oh no,
That's something.
that's fine with me.
You know what I mean? Cedric is available because it looks like they're gonna break that up. Whatever what they got going on with Javon.
Yeah,
Soon,
if you lose the faction,
sooner than I thought. Yeah, you lose the fraction. You know the vibes.
you
Got to
lose your
break
tag
up.
team.
The friendship's over once you lose the Fraxium.
Someone needs to make a graphic of just like all the tag teams that those the two niggas have done broken up.
Destroyed.
Yeah, they are animals. But yeah, no, I think Obafemi would be like perfectly fine, and I think NXT would be fine if they leave. Next we got WWE ID. WWE will be working, excuse me, they'll be working with independent wrestling schools or just like, other wrestling schools um as a sort of like pipeline to probably getting like a guaranteed WWE tryout or something like that, or NXT tryout or something of the rather. Um, Schools that they'll be working with is the Nightmare Factory, Cody School, was it Brave and Bold, Seth School, Reality of Wrestling, Booker T School, and there was two other schools, but they weren't done by major wrestlers, but they were done by like
Knox Pro Academy, which is Rikishi
yes.
school, if I'm not mistaken, or at least Rikishi's affiliated.
Hmm.
Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center, I believe, is in New England based. It's New England based. It's
Yeah.
in New Hampshire. Triple H is from New Hampshire. Probably has some ties to that. I don't know.
Yeah. And then the person
Ties
that
to
is
Killer
involved with that
Kowalski or whatever.
school, yeah. Um, One thing about the school is it kind of hits all regions
Yeah.
of America, which is really cool.
You got
Um,
Texas, Iowa, Atlanta,
yeah,
LA. Yeah, Concord, New Hampshire. Yeah. They pretty much got everywhere.
and that will be overseen by Gabe Sapolsky, which I
Okay,
believe is the Evolve dude, right?
Gabe Sapolsky was the booker of Ring of Honor during its peak. Um,
Ah, okay, that's I mean
if you're familiar, if you're familiar with the if you were on the forums back then, the meme back then was "Book It, Gabe." Whenever you wanted a dream match to happen, you just said "Book
yeah,
It,
I've heard
Gabe."
that a lot. Yeah, no, he did evolve. Okay.
And he also did Evolve, yes, and Dragon Gate USA as well. So,
The WWN stuff.
and he's been with
And
WWE scouting for some time now.
yeah,
So,
like
also a
a lot of
trainer.
a lot of people that were involved in WWN shows were part of WWE at some point. Um, I think this is a cool little program. I do see some like kind of not shady, but like some downsides to it, but at the same time, it's not the same complaints that everybody else is having. But
There's possibilities. I tweeted earlier yesterday.
these are, mind you,
We're
these are
not
wrestling
gonna
schools, not promotions.
yeah we're not gonna know the
The
consequences
effects.
of, or the results of this for maybe a couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's always fine print in these kind of things where something can get mixed up or it could cause issues with maybe other indie promotions or whatever. But we'll get there when we get there. As of right now, it seems like it's a very positive thing. A lot of the workers seem very excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's
Um,
a great pathway for a lot of
yeah.
indie guys, especially when because there was talk, especially started by Meltzer, by the way, that WWE was just done with the indies in general, and this kind of just shuts that up. Like, no, clearly not.
Yeah.
We're still fucking with the indies, and we're still fucking with the athletes. We're just trying to make sure we're everywhere. I think that's a good
Yeah.
move, good
Yeah,
business.
I think this is a cool move. Excuse me. I think this is a cool move. Um, and because like I said it on Twitter multiple times, like it said the quiet part out loud. Like I've seen the Beyond the Mat documentary where dudes, they purposely, and not even that documentary, like it's well known, like you motherfuckers have seen this before many a times. People go to a wrestling school because it's somebody that had a name in the WWE or known somebody that was part of the WWE or has a high success of getting people into the WWE. Like
Yeah,
this is no
all these
different
comp,
from oh, go
all
ahead.
these schools, WWE already had a relationship with anyway. Black
Yeah.
and Brave, Reality Wrestling, um, I guess Knox Pro to a degree. This is no different than back in the day when they would, have guys in OVW or UPW or I think they work with like Chaotic over here. I
Mhm.
don't remember, but you know what I mean. Like this is nothing new. It's just now they have
Yeah,
a name and it's more official. Before it kind of unofficial, like handshake type shit. But this is like we're
yeah,
locked
like
in.
now, yeah, now like it's cool. It's official business. So I'm just confused on why this was like, you know, a
Well,
crazy deal.
people thought
Like
it was like they're gonna take over the Indies and the Indies are dead and this is it.
wha-
Um,
whatever.
because everyone's
Um,
gonna wrestle the same style, which I think is another thing that people gotta stop with is like are they gonna teach everybody to wrestle the same? If you watch NXT, most of the people don't wrestle the same. Maybe like they all do this, they all do the same body slam though. But besides the body slam, everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
people wrestle different. So I think the whole
yeah,
thing is like extremely
Kalani
stupid.
Jordan don't wrestle like Fallon Henley. You know what I mean? Fallon Henley don't wrestle like Tatum Paxley. So you know, like
It's a,
it's a little overblown. This whole like everyone wrestles the same in WWE. It's just not true. Just niggas ain't doing triple backflip pile drivers. Don't mean everybody wrestling the same.
yeah, it's always been a really stupid thing. And then I saw a tweet earlier that was just like, oh, everybody talking about people who wrestle the WWE, people wrestle the same. People don't really wrestle on the indies either because everybody's trying to take uh the Meltzer,
About the checklist,
yeah, the Meltzer
Melter.
checklist. And then it was just like just remembering ROH when everybody wanted to wrestle like Chris Benoit, like
Yeah, no, they wanted
sometimes.
everybody wanted to wrestle like Davey Richards, who wrestled like Chris Benoit.
Yeah, so it's just like, like this is not like people do the new hotness, Um, but now everything is kind of like, everybody likes something different. I saw somebody's rebuttal was, oh, you don't watch anything. Uh, no, they said, oh, you don't watch anything outside of the WWE. Try watching like New Japan and TNA. And I was just like, those aren't indie promotions.
Yeah,
Are you niggas stupid? Like, that's fucking insane. And I'm pretty sure like we could probably see a lot of similarities between a lot of Japanese promotions and American promotions, and same with Mexico and shit. Like sometimes people just wrestle a style.
and nothing
That's
wrong with
all it
that.
is.
That's the beauty of wrestling.
Um, so that's weird. The Indies is dead. What fucking ever. Like I currently don't see any successful indie wrestler outwardly mad at this. So that
Why
lets me
would they?
know that
It
they're
benefits
cool.
them. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying it
like,
benefits them.
and a lot of people are just what is it? Lame ass motherfucker was just like, oh, if you wrestle somewhere that is like a WWE ID, whatever, you're not a real indie wrestler. And I was just like, I doubt any real indie wrestler or like a real person don't give a fuck about these like, these points. They care
Per
about
session, you know what I mean?
yeah, they care about who's going to the fucking shows. And if
Not
they
everybody trying to be a weekend warrior, you know what I mean, working in these fucking
yeah,
in
like
these fucking these armories for 10 years before they get to a big promotion. Like some people are trying to get there and get paid, bro.
yeah, like wrestling is an art, blah blah blah, that other bullshit.
It's
But
still a
like,
job, you know what I mean?
yeah, like a lot of these people are doing it to, feed families and shit like that. And why is it always get the bag when AEW do some shit, but they do some shit with the WWE? Is just like, nah, you really gotta grind for that shit. Struggle, nigga. Like, come on, son. Let motherfucker get their bag, man.
It's always been like that though. It's been like that
Yeah, it's always been like that. It's just history just
since the
don't fucking
90s.
yeah, like just let motherfuckers get their bag, man. Like a lot of indie people, like they have families to feed, They got people
Yeah.
that they want to take care of. They want to take care of themselves. Like they are not like just some fucking like indie band that you could just gatekeep forever. Like sh- grow the fuck up. Like um I saw Post Wrestling, they're talking to like some motherfucker. I'm not gonna shut out their promotion at all. But it was just like, oh, we're gonna have them come and talk about like their gripes with like WWE ID or whatever. And it's like some promotion that they probably only covered like three times in the past 5 years. Like, y'all niggas don't give a fuck about them, man. Y'all really don't. Just stop the bullshit, bro. Let people get their money, man. Anything else on that before I go into this ridiculous story?
No, that's it.
Okay. The ridiculous story is Big
Is it
AJ is gonna be wrestling QT Marshall at Full Gear.
on the pre-show? On the pre-show.
Yeah, on the 0 hour pre-show.
I'm not mad at this.
If you don't know who Big AJ is, he is the father of the Costco guys.
No, he is the Costco guy. Him and his son are the Costco guys. And there's also a third person named the Rizzler, who I have no idea. I don't know anything about these guys besides the Costco stuff.
The Rizzler is a completely different thing. They just brought him along.
Yeah, he's like
their cousin or just a content creator cousin.
Whose child is that?
Yeah.
But, I'm not mad at this. I think they have a lot of buzz right now. They were just on Fallon, I believe, the other day. And Big AJ was previously a wrestler in the 2000s. So it's not like it's someone who knows the business at minimum. I don't know. I can't speak on his wrestling ability. I never watched him.
Nigga, we get in the QT Marshall match.
That's just a pre. You ain't gonna watch it anyway. It's the pre-show.
Yeah, I made the mistake of watching the pre-show previously, and I was just like, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
it'll be good for it'll be good for social engagement. It'll be all over TikTok, and I'm not mad at this. Honestly.
My thing, what's funny? It's gonna be all over TikTok, and it's still gonna be Big AJ in WWE.
Yeah, the hashtag of WWE.
Yeah, they know the AEW gonna be all over the fucking apron. They're gonna be like, "Hey man, this dude wrestling in the WWE, bro."
WrestleMania.
But yeah, that is happening.
Does the Rizzler get involved? Do the kids get involved?
That was such a brain rot ass question.
Will Baby Gronk rizz up Livy Dunn? Oh man,
that's happening, man. Let's get into fucking AEW.
Who's Livy Dunn? Who is that?
I don't know who these people are, bro. America's back.
I'm old, man. I don't know what's going on.
We're getting white mediocrity back in full swing.
Nah, you know what fucked me up? I saw a headline from like Pop Base or some shit. It was like Zach Bryan breaks up with longtime girlfriend Brianna Chicken Fry. I said, who is Brianna? Who?
Hey, bro, I don't think those are real people.
I know who Zach Bryan is. I'm familiar with who Zach Bryan is. But it's Brianna Chicken Fry. I lost it. That's a great name.
Nah, I don't think
that's a great name.
I don't think those are real people. You can't convince me those are real people.
You can't fool me. That's fake.
Yeah, I've never heard of these people in my fucking life. Excuse me. Let me move my laptop. To start the show, we got Adam Cole versus Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Matthews.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. He does phenomenal in this match. And it's so annoying to watch him have to lose to Adam Cole here. For one, Buddy Matthews is like twice this nigga size. Adam Cole, like Buddy Murphy is like ripped as shit, and then you look at Adam Cole and there's not a cut on his body and there's a gut and skinny arms. I'm just like, this shit looks absolutely ridiculous when they stand next to each other. And then when they were doing like the shoulder tackle like contest, I was just like, dog, you could run him over if you really wanted to. Also, I think this match went kind of too long.
You know what? This match, I didn't like the match for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't care for all the kind of the extra shit with the ankle. I like doing it
Yeah.
once and then doing all and then like having him walk off and then Buddy calling him out and then he comes back. It was a lot. And I think the crowd thought that was kind of a lot too. That was
Yeah.
kind of the point where the crowd started like turning on him a little bit.
Yeah. Whenever they did like a fake stoppage for Adam
Yeah,
Cole's ankle, like the people aren't stupid. Like they know you
yeah.
cleared him. So like this is just all this like extra shit. And then shout out to Justin who was watching the show. He was just like, why are you doing all this for this match and not,
Yeah.
against MJF, like something more
Well,
pivotal.
he has to do 3 matches to even get to MJF. So, you
Yeah,
know,
but but at that point, it would make more sense. Like he went through, essentially
yeah,
a gauntlet to get to MJF. So it's
yeah.
just like, why are you doing all this for Buddy Matthews? Like it would just made a lot more sense if he did it a lot later. Um, but
But my other issue
all that now.
was that I didn't like that they did the big kick out spots in this match, knowing that they were going to do those same kind of big kick out spots for the tag team title match later on in the show. I felt
Mhm.
like this match didn't really need that. Like we don't need to be kicking out of finishers for Buddy Matthews, bro. It's Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, like I
You know
don't.
what I mean? I like Buddy Matthews, but like this is not.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
just for
think this
the
was the save that for the big title change you're gonna have later on in the show. That's more so just like
that as well.
a
But like
nitpick
also,
issue
it's just
thing that
like
I just
not for this match, bro. Not for the first gauntlet match, you know?
yeah
And then they did it like 3 times. Like, all right, bro.
yeah.
I just thought it was just ridiculous. Especially like Adam Cole looks fucking tiny, bro. Like it's just fucking crazy.
You definitely got to suspend a little disbelief with with Adam Cole
Suspend.
matches.
I'm throwing that whole away. Like, what the fuck? I'm just like, I guess. Like, motherfucker look like he looked ridiculous out there, bro. And then also it was just, Adam Cole, like he collapses trying to do I forget what his finisher even is, like the Shining Wizard to the back of the head.
Yeah,
He collapses doing that, and then later on he just does it again, no problem. Like after adding additional pressure to it, um, like suddenly like it's perfectly fine, no, you know, no limping or no nothing. It was just like you probably could have got this done like 5 minutes earlier. Um, Doing all those kickouts was just ridiculous, and then the Elite does it later, which is just like whatever. Um, Crazy to start. To what actually started was the promo from Orange Cassidy calling out John Moxley, but John Moxley was just like, you're not calling me out. You're accepting my challenge. And I was like, who's semantics, nigga? Who cares? Um, I think Orange Cassidy is a pretty decent promo.
no,
Why
he
did
is a good
it
promo. He is a good promo.
why did it take 5 years for us to get here?
Because he's lazy. That's his
Like
thing.
we could have been got this. Like MJF got by doing a lot of fucking shitty mic work. I had to hear about how he the best promo in fucking AEW, and then Orange Cassidy kind of he comes out at like he does something that's like genuine to him. Like he's not doing the yelling, whatever. He issued it in the challenge in the same mono. Like it still felt like an Orange Cassidy promo. Like it's not the yelling that John Moxley used to do or everybody else does.
Yeah, he had a little pep in his step. He definitely had a little more like aggression in his promo this week,
Yeah, but
which is appropriate.
but still in like the monotone. Like whenever
Yeah,
somebody tries to convey emotion in this shit, they just start yelling,
that's just wrestlers in general.
or just talking really fast.
They just want to yell.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't know how. Like, I don't know. I still feel like you could convey like that you're not really fucking with what's going on right now without just start. Now we're gonna start yelling. And
That's what made Jake Roberts stand out from other wrestlers from his time. He was the only nigga not yelling.
he was doing a lot of something else that probably made him stand out. Um,
Yeah, great wrestling, Cyrus. I know what you're getting at, but
surely not the crack talk.
Great wrestling is what he did.
Yeah, not the crack. Um, but yeah, no, I thought it was cool. And then there was a promo later on the show from Hangman, and he said a lot of nothing. He just talked about vengeance a lot. I think he was supposed to talk about what the actual stipulation was going to be, but I think, since they wanted to stop the Mole Man, uh,
Is there a stipulation, or I thought just a regular old match?
there's going to be a stipulation eventually.
Okay. According to Mole Man, is what we're saying.
Yeah, according to the man.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I thought kind of just said a bunch of nothing, which I was just like, okay. That was weird for this show, but
yeah, Jay White did call him out on Collision Saturday and said want for the match, so we're still going on with that.
it would be weird for this match to not have a stipulation, seeing that this is the fourth time that they're going against each other. And there hasn't been a stipulation yet. So
yeah, I'm sure they're building to that. We'll get to the stip. We got weeks. We got to the 23rd. When's
yeah,
War Games? Is that the same weekend? Are they doing the same weekend?
they better not.
Yeah, hold on, let me check something.
Because I want to watch War Games.
It won't be the same night for sure, but is it the same weekend? November. Okay, it's the weekend. It's the week after.
Okay.
Yeah, War Games the 30th.
I was, I got my priorities straight. You feel me? Um, but yeah, so that happened. I don't know. It felt like a pretty weird promo because nothing was actually said. But
I
that's
missed it, so I can't speak on it.
that's normally AEW at times. I don't know. I just checked their socials and they didn't really say anything. Um, so kind of just is what it is. And you checked the wiki, right?
Yeah, it just says singles match, so that's
Okay.
where we're at right now. We got time.
Oof. Yeah. Also, for some reason, my stomach's starting to hurt. I don't know what's going on. Talking about this shit gave me gab. What? But the Bucks lose to Private Party. This is the one thing that Mr. Mole Man got wrong. But he did allude to them changing the finish. But I think they lose this, but they're probably still going to go forward with everything else because he did say that there is going to be a lot of like alignment shifting for AEW, and then we'll talk about all the other stuff he says.
See, I never thought in my mind that Private Party would lose in this match. They lost to him twice already.
Mm-hmm.
They made a stipulation where if they lose, once they made the stipulation that they lose, they'll break up. I said they're not losing.
Yeah, normally that's how it goes.
Yeah, so I was like, I never thought they were gonna lose that match.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the match. I know you weren't a fan of it. I enjoyed that match a lot. I really liked it.
No, absolutely. The match was ass.
I liked it. I thought it was really good.
That dog when they started spamming finishers on that motherfucker. Oh, like, come on, man. And then they're gonna do the BTE trigger, and then he passes out. And then after that, he goes on a 2-minute blitz. Come the fuck on,
Yeah,
son.
we turned up. That's how you do
it. Oh, we turned up. All right, bro.
We turned up, bro. Power friendship brought them back together.
Oh, what the fuck ever, bro.
I'm fucking with it. I like that match a lot. I'm happy for Private Party. I'm happy those belts are off the Young Bucks.
Yes,
for sure.
That's absolutely cool.
That's the most important. That's the most important thing in this situation. Not because I'm not a fan of the Young Bucks, because I'm not. But also, I thought they made the tag division very, very stagnant. I'm surprised they didn't go Outrunners because they seem to be the most popular tag team right now. Also, side note, MXM Collection and Outrunners had a really good match on Collision. I really like MXM Collection in ring. I don't really care for the gimmick, but in ring, I really like what they're doing. They remind me of? They remind me of Pretty Deadly when they were in UK. When they were in NXT UK, that's what they reminded me of. They make every tag team they wrestle look really good.
I miss Pretty Deadly.
They made Outrunners look fantastic.
Glowing endorsement, but still. Private Party wins. I'm glad it's off the Bucks as well. Bucks wasn't really doing anything for the tag division. It was about time they gave it to Private Party. Like, if not 5 years late, they're like at least 3 years late. Um,
well, to be fair, Quinn was hurt for one of those years.
yeah, but like still, like they probably should have like once he was like healthy again, they probably should have, you know, got to it instead of putting Matt Hardy in do rags and shit. Um, but it is what it is.
We're here. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
And it's seemingly the Bucks are gonna you know one step was foiled, but it seems like they're gonna go with the rest of the bullshit anyway. With the Bucks turning ish, I guess. After sorry, my stomach really starting to hurt me. But after they lost, they exit the arena. Brandon Cutler gets beaten the fuck up.
The hammer to the hand.
It's cool with me. And if Brandon Cutler is gonna be the hey man, you can't hurt our cameraman. If that's gonna be the reason for the face turn, I'm gonna fucking laugh, bruh.
It looks like they're taking some time off. It seems like.
Take all the time off you fucking need, bruh. Hey,
That's how I
bruh.
read that. And they were like, "We're working from home." I feel you. I feel that.
Niggas lose once and they go home. Some
Yeah.
hoes. But yeah, go ahead, dip on out. Uh, don't let the door hit you. All that other shit. Fuck out of here. What this does for private party, we'll see.
They got a tag division waiting. There's a lot of guys that work Collision every week, just doing tag matches that have been waiting for that belt to fucking free up. So they have some fresh matchup. They got LFIs out there. They got Outrunners out there. FTR ain't doing shit.
LFI.
Yeah. Jalistico,
Oh,
Roosh, and Beast Mortos.
tell me less.
They're with Jake Roberts now.
You clearly don't tell me less, bro. I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying there's tag teams available for them to wrestle now. That have been doing a
uh,
whole bunch of nothing for months
yeah,
because of the
so
Young Bucks.
we'll see what goes on with how Private Party is booked going forward. Hopefully well. Jesus Christ. What's the point of switching champions if matches are still going to be mediocre? So we'll see what goes on with that in the future. And Swerve beats Shelton and Bobby Lashley comes out. Who would have thought?
Hey, Bobby Lashley, wild, wild nigga, bro.
Why do you do that so well? All you did was just beat a nigga ass.
You didn't see the interviews he was doing?
Oh, yeah. he wanted Gunther to call him a spook, bruh. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
You could tell he's a product of mid 2000 SmackDown from that story.
Yeah.
That is a 2004 SmackDown storyline if I ever heard one in my life. For anybody who don't know what I'm talking about, I don't even know what interview show he was doing, but he was like he had a plan where he was gonna like do a racial angle with Gunther, where he would imply that Gunther is a Nazi or a Nazi adjacent.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? If somebody said this, if the WWE would have went through with it, Lashley would have not gotten any blowback.
Nope, it would have been all Triple H.
Like, it's this nigga's idea, and they would not have. Up. Yeah, they would not have given a shit that it was his idea. And I think after hearing what Bobby Lashley was pitching, do we understand why Triple H used this nigga?
Makes sense to me.
If this is the type of shit he was willing to do instead. And then also, I thought it was really weird that he wanted he was trying to get Karrion Kross to shoot fight him. I was just like,
he must not like that nigga, bro. Yeah, Lashley would fuck him up too. He would have fucked him up.
Maybe.
What are you talking? Isn't he like undefeated MMA fighter?
Who he beat?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know MMA well enough to know who he beat. I'm just saying who is Cross beat.
Shit, I don't know either. So I think it's an equal playing field.
Nah, I put my money on Lashley. Lashley got like 100
I
pounds on that nigga, bro.
I ain't 4K, but shit. A hammer to the head, a hammer to the head, bro. No matter how much you weigh.
What kind of fight? What kind of fight you think this is?
You know,
I think you meant
hammerhead
like a
strikes, man.
oh, I think you meant like a literal hammer. I was like, what is that a
No,
street not a
that's
street
not a
fight?
shoot. That's not a shoot. That's a different kind of shoot fight.
I was say that's a whole different kind of fight. Someone might get shot for real.
Yeah, but no, Lashley's insane. Now we understand
Yeah.
why that nigga was not being used, bro. That nigga got terrible ideas. Also he old as shit. Let's move on.
Well, speaking of ideas that are old, looks like the Hurt Business has reunited. Um, so we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how it goes. We'll see where they go from here. Obviously, they're starting off with this with Swerve. I do wonder who's gonna side with Swerve in the situation.
Apparently, according to the Mole Man, we get an AEW Negro verse. So whoever's the black face.
We private party.
Anybody else?
That's kind of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just like, how you gonna have a
there?
Negro verse for only 7 niggas, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but
there was talks about the Acclaim, but I don't know about that.
they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, well, see him soon, brother.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many tag teams that had to sit there and wait for the Young Bucks to get rid of those fucking tag belts to do anything. There's so many just sitting there. Like I've been saying for weeks, they had Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy's tag team and beating people up for months with no end game. Orange Cassidy's fighting Moxley now. You know what I mean? Like, what was even the point? They could just doing matches because they couldn't. There's no title to fight for because the Bucks wasn't working.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with on Raw with the Judgment Day. Same thing.
The Judgment Day, I feel like is a fucking rougher issue. Like them niggas really not doing jack shit, bro.
Bro, there's mad tag teams on Raw just doing nothing because Judgment Day are fighting Damian Priest. I'm like, bro,
yeah, like you got the singles nigga being like, yeah, man, I gotta get to or like he fit his tag champ and he'd be like, yeah, man, I gotta get the Priest. Nigga, worry about other tag teams, bro.
Bro, I'm saying, you got, like, I hope the War Raiders take the belts off. We can just start fresh because Raw has teams.
Yeah. I just need the Judgment Day. Like, I need the Judgment Day take over to end, just like the Bloodline ended. We just need
to. And what?
Well, the Bloodline, their reign of terror ended for a little bit.
No, it didn't. When did it end? When?
Right after Mania. Man, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Right after Mania, Solo started turning on people and then brought the fucking the Tongans in.
They didn't have no tag belts at the time. They didn't hold no belts hostage at the time. And they don't now.
And the tag division suffered on SmackDown before that too. So they had to hot shot the damn belts on the Motor City machine gun. They weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah. Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix and Pentagon.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I know they was hot. They saw SmackDown and said, "You gotta be fucking kidding me."
That was supposed to be y'all, bro.
Could have been y'all.
That would have been like, we just wrestled what is it? We just wrestled DIY. You think we scared? We ain't scared to fight y'all. Zero Mero. They fucking win that shit. Come on, son. They gotta be fucking tight, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Fuck pleasantries. Phoenix gotta tell that nigga, hey, Tony Khan, when they leave, fuck you, nigga. That'd be heat. Did you see Fuego del Sol be like, hey man, can I please get a match?
They did. They damn sure did resign him. He had not done nothing since then. Didn't they
Oh,
resign Marco Stunt too?
he did return, but I don't know if that resulted in him getting signed.
I thought he got re-signed. Okay.
No, but that shit is funny. Also, it was just like Fuego del Sol. It was just like, man, Tony Khan could go to Mexico and get some real fucking luchadors, bruh.
I'm shocked.
Like that
I
nigga
assumed
not
he was.
playing with your ass, bruh.
I assumed he was a Cody guy anyway. I figured Cody would have got him in
Shit,
NXT by now in the PC.
he a Sammy nigga. Why aren't y'all niggas not tagging on ROH or some shit?
Sammy Cody got too. I think.
Hey man, he's getting what is it? Darby is too. Shit, he's still getting opportunity.
Darby a Cody guy?
Yeah.
I thought Darby the Tony guy.
Nah, he a Cody nigga for sure.
All right.
Also Ricky Starks showed up at Glory Pro. I don't know if that goes into the AEW deal, but we gotta get you out of there, brother. You don't belong in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are we talking about?
We were talking about the Bobby Lashley debut, but we don't really give a shit.
What you got to see? He just showed up and beat up Swerve. So at minimum, we know the early plan is him versus Swerve.
Yeah. So most likely Wrestle Dream, and the rumor. Full Gear. Sorry. The rumor to that is they're gonna do a non-finish. That is not a mole man. But if they do a non-finish, bro, that's gonna be so fucking funny, bro.
This is the thing. I don't really know if Swerve could afford a big loss right now. And Lashley, I don't think I don't think you should bring in
Neither
Lashley
man.
to have him lose it. No one needs to really lose right now.
Yeah, but guess what? They're gonna do it anyway. So this is not the first time AEW did some ill-advised booking. So where neither guy should be losing, and then they do a non.
Put
Yeah,
themselves in a situation where they don't need to do that.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that. So no surprise to me. So we'll see how that goes. Chris Statlander versus Camille. Admittedly, as soon as the learning tree segment started, I went to the bathroom. So I missed this as well.
You didn't miss too much. Yeah, you didn't miss too much.
Yeah, I heard bits and pieces, and I was just like, well, you could.
I think Camille has a very impressive look, but as far as like in ring, I'm not finding her too impressive, at least right now. There's not much to her. I don't think her set is really all that impressive. Yeah, she's just kind of there. After the match, Chris Statlander defeats her. After the match, Mercedes attacks Chris from behind, hits her with a belt. That's it. No real promo. That was just kind of it, and that was the segment. The women got about 8 minutes today, if that.
Yeah. I don't really care for Camille. Like she did look really cool in NWA Power many, many years ago, but I don't think that they are using her well. So kind of just is what it is. Excuse me. Another shitty learning triangle. How do I know it's shitty? I went on AEW's Twitter and seen that they didn't say anything. So just more, hi guys, we're the learning tree, and a lot of a lot of tree references. That hit it on the head. Like did they say who his next challenger is going to be?
Well, next week is going to be a 6-man tag between the Conglomeration and Learning Tree. I believe in a hardcore match or some kind of variation of that.
Because Ishii's the next challenger. I forgot.
Yeah, Ishii's up next. Big Tom. Big Tom.
Yeah, no, that sounds ass. Moving on. And then we get more Hook and Christian stuff featuring Kip Sabian.
Yes. I got nothing. That's it.
Great.
Keep
Let's
saving.
talk. I hate that they keep trying to make it work, but let's move on to Halloween Havoc over the good goings at NXT. Oh, excuse me.
Initial thoughts. Oh, the very. If I were to give this a letter grade show, C plus,
What?
maybe a C. I don't
I
know.
like the show.
I think you know, it kind of hurt a little bit. I thought the crowd was kind of weak. They were weak for Raw as well on Monday. I didn't think they were very good. It was a very good crowd.
I don't even know where they were at for the show.
I want to say they were in. Were they in Denver? I don't remember where they were at. I want to say they were like in Denver. Let's look it up. We have the internet.
Shit, I'm on the page right now. I just don't feel like scrolling up.
It was in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, you ruined the
There's
show for
nowhere
my
near that.
guy. You will never
What
be
was that?
forgiven.
Uh,
You'll never be forgiven for ruining the show for you. But I like the show. I would say there's only one match I ain't really like on this shit, which is like whatever. But to start, we get Tony D'Angelo versus Obafemi. I like this match a lot. The only thing that was really weird in this match is when Obafemi was following Rizzo around. I was like, nigga, what do you plan on doing, bro?
you know what you about to do? Put that girl through the table, whatever he about to put her through.
Like, hey, bro, back up,
He,
bro. What the hell
he
are
had the
you doing?
spirit. The spirit of Bubba Ray Dudley in him. All of a sudden, he felt like I got to put this woman through a table or something.
Like, what the fuck is on your mind, brother?
You know what I mean?
Um,
Real misogyny's back in wrestling. Obafemi bringing us back to the essence of misogyny.
what a weird person to bring it back with,
It's,
you know? um, but no, I thought that part was funny, but I did like it a lot. I also liked the family coming together and just beating his ass.
which is crazy because I thought the whole point of the match was that he has to do it by himself. And they all just came out and beat him up anyway. All
He
right.
Oba said the family not gonna be there to help you because he
Yeah,
beat
that
their
was the point.
ass the week, and it was just like, no, family is always with me. You feel me?
Mm,
It's Tony
about the
D'Angelo,
family.
Tony Diesel, bitch. Come on now.
The match was cool.
Um,
Yeah, this match was pretty good.
yeah, I liked it. It was fine with me. Next, we get the gauntlet match for um the North American title, the women's North American, um, resulting in Kalani Jordan losing it
Good.
for the best. In all seriousness, now we got somebody that can get some emotion out of the fucking people when they cut promos.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think it was just time. You know who really got hurt by all this? So Ruka, man. That should have been her title. I said it back then when it
man,
happened. It should have been So Ruka been playing in the background. They got her working Impact. Free my
yeah,
girl, man.
man. When niggas told me she was working Impact, I said we got her on Impact, and then we got fucking Nita Key Lions on here, bro. What the fuck?
Man, get my girl back on the damn show. What are we doing?
I thought that
But
shit was
yeah,
fucking nuts,
this
bro.
match I didn't really care for as far as the I knew it was obvious that Claudia was losing. Once they announced it was a gauntlet, I
Yeah,
mean,
I was
yeah,
just like, ain't no
obviously
way.
she's losing. She's
They
not winning
they,
this.
they would go Super Cena her.
That'd be nuts.
Oh,
Imagine she beat the whole the whole faction.
nigga, my stomach churning at the thought, bruh. uh, and other reasons, but I don't know. I thought it was for the best. I'm glad it's Fallon Henley who won it. She's absolutely the best worker in that group. Um, this is all good with me, honestly.
Yeah.
And Kalani gets to do other stuff. That's
I'm
not
happy for
being
Fallon
champ.
as well too. So
Yeah. I thought she was great since she was like women's tag champ. Like,
yeah,
and honestly, she was like my pick. Like if it was gonna be a heel, I wanted it to be her, and if it was gonna be a face, I wanted it to be Soruka. Um, so WWE doesn't always give you what you want when you want it. Uh They need to stop that shit.
Sometimes they never give it to you.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin. Well, that was cool. This is the match I was not a fan of.
I didn't care for this.
This match actually made me really tired. So, don't get no points for that. Rich Holland and Andre Chase in an ambulance match. What do you do? What do you do with Chase Hughes to stay and win this shit? Like now, niggas not getting their lick back. Rich Holland up.
I didn't understand the booking initially until the main event. Obviously, I didn't understand. Like, why would they have Rich win that? I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't really know where Chase Hughes goes from here. But I feel like I say that once every 3 months. I don't know where they're going. It is somehow they figure it out. So I'm not even like stressing about Chase U at this point. I tweeted this the other day too. Like this is NXT's bloodline where like you think
they gonna be something.
Where else can they go from here? And then someone is a new party will get involved. That's a good thing about Chase U though, is that like anybody can get involved with it. Think about all the people who've been in it and then like left. Yeah, it's like college. I mean, it's like JC Jane,
Ridge.
I think Axiom was involved in it one time at one point.
Yes,
like everyone, you always just throw somebody into the mix. And they like,
Suri was in it. Hey man, hey man, it's time. So Julia,
Casey, Julia,
put it on, bruh, because you're not winning that tag. Also, I have a take about her, but we'll do that once we talk about the show. Okay. Speaking of Julia, Stephanie Vaquer and Julia, they win against Roxanne and Cora. And I thought this match was great. I think everybody did a really good job, including Cora.
I'll tell you this with Cora. She was definitely gassed. Good Lord. You could tell she was huffing and puffing out there.
And man, you know, she was beyond rusty.
That's a hell of a second match back. I'll say that much.
Yeah. 3 elite workers.
She was huffing and puffing out there. I said, okay. But no, she held her own. That's what I was most concerned about in this tag match, was kind of like how Cora could keep up with them. But I think she held her own. Also, Stephanie Vaquer is really, really good.
Yeah, shit.
I know Julia was the one getting all the hype, but Stephanie is really, really good.
Yeah. I think she did a fantastic job. Yeah, she's like, what is it? I think it's either I think Justice said it probably in the Discord on the A show, but he was just like Stephanie Vaquer is like just as good as like Roxanne. So like leaving NXT to her, no qualms with that. And I agree. Like I definitely think that she fills into Roxanne's place flawlessly.
I'm looking forward to that singles match.
Yeah, I think she's really, really good.
Oh, we forgot to mention after Fallon Henley won the championship, Zaria came out.
Oh yeah. I like that her finisher is the F5.
That's fire. I love that.
Yeah, Brock, come off that.
I love it. Because the only wrestlers I know who really do it, I know Kevin Owens used to do it on the indies, and I know Brian Cage does it. That's pretty much it. So to have like a woman do it, I thought it was pretty cool.
Wardlow also does it. He called it the F500 or some corny shit like that. That's right. Him not even coming with like an original name for it is like so ass. I was just like, hey, bro, you could do it, but like, you know, don't let it be Brock adjacent, bro.
I remember the first time I saw the F5. I remember when Brock debuted on that Raw. That shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck was that? 10-year-old me. What the fuck was that? Or 12, I don't know how old that was. Whatever it was.
But yeah, no, I'm fucking with Zaria as well. I think she's cool.
You know what's cool about Zaria, at least for me? I have no prior knowledge of this woman at all. I don't know anything about her. And I think that's really cool. Because usually when it comes like big free agent guys, because I'm just online so much, I'm just kind of aware of who people are. I don't know. Only thing I know about her is that her name was Delta and now it's Zaria. Don't know nothing else. And I love that. So I'm going in with a fresh slate.
I know she's Australian. And I'll tell you what, if you are an Australian wrestler in the WWE, Yo, people gonna come out for you, bruh.
Yeah, it popped out.
Cause what is it? Indy was there, Grayson was there, Rio was there. Like,
yeah. You know what? You know what it is? I think just because like they can all relate because Australia is so fucking far away. Like they're probably like all they have is each other. Maybe
yeah,
not Rhea.
man.
Rhea got like a husband now, but you know what I mean. Like I'm pretty sure Grayson's single. Indy got a girl, but you know what I mean. It's still like
Uh, one
well,
thing
Indy's
about that,
with the Garganos.
yeah, but one thing about that is, you know, oh man, I keep forgetting the Twitter's account name, but you know the account that they'll say some news and they'll just post a horny ass picture, uh, of the
Wrestling
wrestler.
CC or whatever. What is it?
Yeah,
Wrestling
wrestling CC.
WCC or yeah.
Hey, bro, take indie girlfriend off there, bro. Stop that.
They shut
Don't
that
do
page
that,
down in
bro.
general.
You know, the page is cool, whatever, you know, give us the news with the funny photo, but like she not a wrestler, bro. Take her off there, bro. Like, I didn't know her name and I was cool with that. And now I had actually I forgot, but like I knew what her
I don't
name
know her
was
name.
earlier today, and I was just like, this don't feel right, bro. Take her off, bro. It's like having a wrestler, you know, wrestler child on there, bro. And you know, we don't see them often. That's like if you put Oscar children on the page, bro. Take that shit off, bro.
We really never
Shit.
see Nazi kids.
And you know what? I hope I never do, bro.
That's fine. I had no
Because
interest. I
that's
had no interest in
clearly
looking for it. I have no interest
that.
in looking for it.
Yeah, but that's clearly her business.
Yeah.
Like, if she wanted to know,
I'd
we
be
know
forgetting
that.
she's a mom. Oh, yeah, she is a
Yeah.
mom.
You know, I'm not mad at Charlotte saying that shit. I'm like, whatever. But like wrestling CC, hey man, take indie girlfriend off that shit, bro. She not no wrestler, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, Zaria, cool look. Cool name, cool entrance.
yeah,
I'm rocking with it. So far, the presentation's been really good.
yeah. Oh, she's just been cool and just kicking ass.
Yeah.
It's cool with me. Um, yeah, I think she looks right.
You know, it'd be fire if they had her and Jordan Grace team up together. That'd be
well,
hard.
they are.
Outside. I mean, like outside of the 10 man they're having, like just like as a
They
tag team for a while, just let them run shit.
they could.
Yeah, them versus like Fatal Influence.
Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
I like
I'm
that.
cool with that idea. Just two
I'm
short,
assuming
strong girls.
we're assuming Jordan signed, right? Or she's about to be.
Yeah, she lost the TNA
And then
championship. I think she
yeah,
good.
she's probably signing.
Probably sign it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's definitely signing.
The ink dried weeks ago. Yeah, no, it's cool with me. I like Jordan Grace. I think she's cool. NXT does need work. Also, we're getting a lot of women. We need more men. Pause if
I would.
applicable.
You ever see that clip of Speed? He's like watching the trailer for like one of the FIFA games, and the 1st thing they show is like a girl, like a soccer player. He's like, "Women, I want to see men." That's
Insanely hilarious nigga, bro.
I want to see men.
Hilarious tweet. Another GIF dropped the Speed just nodding his head or some shit. And someone said, I knew I would have been laughing hard as fuck in the Charlie Chaplin films back in the day. Because every time I see Speed, that should be killing me.
I can't wait till you had that. It's inevitable match. It's happening.
I'm mad that KSI getting the match before that nigga, but we are getting off topic again.
We are getting on topic.
Our main event of NXT, Trick versus Ethan. Why that nigga ain't bleed, bro?
He did. He bled out of his mouth.
All right, man.
They did the blood packet gimmick.
Cause this nigga was talking about, man, you ain't never felt that that blood
that
kill. Yeah, man, all that blood talk.
You thought Trick running the blade?
Just to get a little bit in the dreadlock, you feel me?
I think it was more figurative blood than actual blood.
Fuck that nigga.
When I watched the Ethan Page promo, or you listened to half of it because I got tired. I just assumed he meant like you didn't put the blood, sweat, and tears on the indies like I did. You didn't pull yourself up by your bootstrap. You were
That
you were
nigga said
you were
that
WWE ID. You feel me? I wasn't. I was on these streets.
That nigga clearly didn't watch his Chris Van Vliet interview, big, because that boy was in CZW for
That
about
nigga did.
20
That nigga
seconds.
did. That nigga did 2 matches.
Yeah, that boy said, I know enough. And shit, he did. He in.
Nigga worked security at Cage of Death. That's all he did.
Make sure the cage don't fucking fall apart.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But yeah, no, I personally did not feel as if this match was better than the match that they literally had prior. But it's cool, I guess. Like, it's not terrible. I just didn't think it was better.
I think Meal spoke on it better. It never hit that, reach that like kind of intensity.
Yeah, I was expecting with all that.
Yeah,
with the intensity that they basically fucking advertised to a nigga.
Bleeding buckets. You know what I mean?
Not even honestly, it was like the what is it? What the fuck is his finisher? Eagle's Edge?
Yeah.
You know, he did that shit on the table. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, turn that shit up and do that shit to the nigga on the apron, bruh. The hardest part of the ring. You know they stopped saying it. They stopped saying that.
What happened to the game I love, man? I need to know.
Nigga said that shit stop the cap. Yeah, they stopped saying that. I think that's a bummer.
Bring it back.
But yeah, no, I probably the weakest match that those two have, you know, done with each other, been a part of with one another. Well, however the fuck you want to say it.
The finish includes Ridge Holland coming out. Earlier on the pre-show, I didn't see the pre-show because I watched it later on that night. I guess
Waltered up, bruh. Walter Whited, bruh.
Yeah. I guess Busted Open Radio was on hand for the pre-show as well as during the show. They kind of had segment Dave LaGreca and
they can't be trusted anymore.
Bubba Ray Dudley.
He's in with the WWE, even though they be having Tony Khan on that bitch every Wednesday or some shit.
I think every Monday, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, we know Bubba Ray Dudley's he's like a legend deal, and he's so like, of course he's with WWE.
Yeah, like he's never made an AEW appearance. Like,
yeah, of course he's with WWE. That's not anything surprising, but yeah. So throughout the show, they were kind of involved. There was a running thread between Ridge Holland and Bubba Ray, and it led to Ridge coming out and then Bubba Ray coming out at the end of after the match to make the save as Trick Williams getting jumped by Ridge Holland and Ethan Page, which you know was the angle that will lead us into NXT this week.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna go into it.
Yeah, I might segue
you in.
Yeah, Trick is just like, you know, he wants Bubba Ray to kind of like be his partner fighting into this thing, and then Bubba Ray is just like, hey man, I'm kind of old.
You know, nigga just worked Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling like 2 weeks ago. Like clearly you're still active.
He was just like, nah, man, you know, let a young nigga have that spot, man.
And I was like, yes, please.
Yeah, and then they beat his ass earlier, and they were just like, fuck that.
I forgot. Someone tweeted they were like, "There any other ECW legend that they could have picked beside Bubba Ray Dudley?" And I was like, "No. Then who else is left? There's nobody left."
Yeah, like
able-bodied to even like do this.
Nigga, nobody putting the gamble on Sabu showing up. Like,
stop, man. No, keep Sabu wherever he's at. Remember they had Sabu involved in that Adam Cole match for no reason?
Yes. I'm surprised he showed up for that.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was no point of it.
You know what? This is a good question. Is there anybody so far we know FBI and RVD will be involved in this, and Francine will not Francine and Dawn Marie will all be involved in the show. Is there any other ECW original that you would like to see on the show?
Is Justin Credible one? Is Justin Credible alive?
Where is Justin? I don't know where.
Yeah, this is the part of Spot Callers where I go, are they alive? Are they still with us?
Justin Credible is still with us, yes.
Okay, sure. Bring him over. Is he an ECW
I mean,
original? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it.
yeah. I mean, if you do that, you got to bring in Lance Storm too. So I mean, it'd have to be him
Yeah,
and
fuck it.
Storm.
Bring in Lance Storm. Lance Storm cool with me. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bring in
I saw
Raven.
someone.
Fuck it.
I saw someone mention Jazz. I think that'd be
Sure.
cool. I don't know. I don't know Raven's relationship with WWE at this point. Um,
Shit. Hey man, the door's always open. Go ahead. Hey man. Actually, Raven, lock the fuck in because I want some old school merch.
yeah,
I
I
fuck
need to
with you
bring him
heavy,
over.
bruh.
Yeah,
And
let's get that the style. What is it called? Nostalgia contract or whatever. Let's get that popping.
yeah. I need you to react to that picture of Sonya Deville dressed as you, bruh. Because I still think
That
about
was,
that photo from time to time. That shit
that was a good
heat.
look. That was a good look.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a good photo. Yeah, Raven. I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't really know who's an original and who's not.
uh,
I'm just listing niggas that I know that is a part of it. Is Pitbull #2 still alive? Like,
I don't believe any of the pit bulls are alive. I'm pretty sure Pitbull number two died like in 2000.
well,
Like died like 20 years ago.
I'm a big fan of FBI, so I'm glad they on the show.
Well, so the thing with FBI is that TNA like they recreated FBI and TNA, but it's like it's Nunzio, but there's like two other guys who like just
Are they?
Italian guys.
Oh,
I
I was about
I
to say,
want
are they not Italian?
I want to say one of them is JWoww's ex, if I'm not mistaken. JWoww from Jersey Shore. I want to
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
he did wrestle. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
I know he was in AEW for a little bit. He was working like in the early years. I want to say he's one of
They
them.
still married?
Nah, she put I have no idea.
No.
Maybe they are. I don't know. Because I'm about to say she's with
Man,
Roger, but she's definitely not with Roger anymore.
JWoww, an awakening for me.
Hey, Vinny, fuck out of here, Vinny. I know where you were at. I saw you. I saw you were in MSG, dick riding.
What?
You was in MSG, dick riding.
No. Oh
Yeah,
man.
him and his mom. Him and his mom. They was in there on the big screen cheesing. On
Oh
the big screen, we seen it. We
man.
seen you.
My
And
coworker is gonna be devastated.
he posted it on his story. He posted up Tucker Carlson. I said, no, this nigga nasty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck, bruh. Hey,
that's
Paulie
that
gotta
guy
talk to
too.
his brother, bruh.
Staten Island kid, man.
Paulie, talk to your boy, bruh. Your wife is black, bruh.
Also, Yankees lost, so congrats to the Dodgers.
Hey, man, you know what it is, man.
Tough week for New York, man.
Yeah, go back to
Yeah.
dressing up as Spider-Man and Tim's, nigga. Fuck out of
Oh
here.
man, tough week for
Uh,
New York.
did the Knicks lose as well?
Who did the Knicks play today? I don't even know.
The Heat.
I believe they won.
Fuck. Uh,
Pistons won too. For anybody who cares.
our Detroit listeners, shout out to Ant.
We got Dub.
It's been a while since I looked at our analytics. Yeah, that happened with Trick Williams. We are getting really distracted on this show. I'm not even stoned.
I'm very sober. Extremely
Yeah.
dope. Right
Speaking of our ECW originals, remember when we talked about that? RVD is gonna be around. Who knows who he's gonna wrestle? Everybody's
Well,
like, hey, man,
at the end of the show, it seemed like either he gonna referee Wesley versus Javon Evans, or he just get beat in the match. I'm hoping for the latter. Fuck it, put him in the match.
Oh yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Throw him in there. Whatever.
Why the fuck not? I'm cool with RVD, man. I don't know if he should be in the match. I don't know what he looked like in his last couple matches. But yeah, fuck it.
Fine. He looked like RVD. All RVD has to do is play the hits. All I need is the spin kick, the rolling thunder.
You're so right, but that's so funny. He just needs to be RVD.
Yeah, just be RVD. You don't have to do. You don't. If you're RVD at this point, you don't have to do much in the ECW arena. You don't have to. You just gotta show up.
Yeah. Then we got Zaria's debut against Brinley Reese. I thought it was very weird to have her face Brindley Reese saying that she's a face.
I mean,
she's
I don't
on the
know.
face team, so yeah.
I guess so. I don't know.
I
I
don't
think they solely picked Brindley Reese because she double jointed it and did the arm thing. That's the only reason they did it.
know.
That has to be the only reason they did it.
They said Alexa Bliss not around, bruh.
We need to snap somebody's arm real quick.
I thought that spot was fire. And
The
to
cra-
my hot,
okay.
to my hot take, I think Stephanie Vacure has had the best debut match amongst Julia, Zaria, and herself, I guess. To me, Julia probably had the worst one against Chelsea Green. Because I
Too much
thought
offense in. She had too much offense in.
yeah, I thought Zaria looked great here. I thought Julia looked great in the match with Chelsea Green as well, but like everybody has come off looking a lot stronger in their debut match than Julia, and that is my take.
I mean, I think just in general, it's gonna take probably her the longest to get adjusted anyway.
Yeah,
just in general, just because of style. I mean, I'm not familiar. You're more familiar with the kind of
I think
stardom than I am, but it's the
I,
kind of style and kind of how they work.
I think that she is she's good. I don't think
Oh yeah,
she'll have
she's fine.
I don't think she'll have a
I'm not
problem
worried
really
about her.
adjusting to the style. It's just like how much they like, not like how much faith, but like, you know, how much stock they kind of just want to put into her this early.
I don't even think it's that. I just think that I think it's a little easier for Zaria and Stephanie to get into it than Julia. But I think she's going to be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not an issue. I think they just got it faster
Yeah.
because it's more of their style.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it. After this match,
Talk about star power after this match, man.
yeah.
When they started making interest, when the girls started coming out, crowd was reacting, boy.
Yeah, and I was just like, can the men do this?
No. Hell no.
Like NXT has gotten like
outside
so much
outside of trick.
like
No.
NXT has gotten so much new women. Like they're gonna need to like really do something with the men or just get some new guys.
It's about to be all girls show in about a month at this point.
Yeah, like yeah. Also, it's just like not to be Twitter man, but you know, the women division is really carrying this fucking show, and it's fucking stacked. And I know Trick Williams is over, but like throw them that main event bone, bruh. Or more often,
Yeah,
I guess. Shit.
probably. I think that'd be for the better. The 10 man. I mean, the 10 man probably could main event next week. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Wouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's just cool with me. Looking forward to that. Quick hits. We got Tatum Paxley winning the first women's
Casket match.
casket match against Winnie Chu. I think that's pretty cool. And I believe her wedding just happened. Or I just saw wedding
Yeah,
photos.
about a month ago.
Okay, I just saw wedding photos because it's her birthday, and I guess people were like using that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Tatum. Right future hour.
I mean, it was the first women's casket match, but the dumpster match is the same thing. So real key, I guess Beach and Chelsea Green kind of did it first. It's the same thing, just different container.
I don't know why you wanted to take away that achievement from Tatum so bad, but okay, Quan.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. It's because it's literally the same match. I just thought about it. No, I'm very happy for Tatum and Wendy.
Nah. You
I
on your
I
hate
love
shit.
I love Wendy's bed gimmick where she just goes to her
Yeah,
hard bed.
that tiny ass bed. I said, what grown adult is sleeping on that children's sized bed, bruh?
She's a small woman. I remember they did that for the Tiffany match too back in the day.
Yeah. Oh no.
That feels like forever ago, didn't it? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, right.
So long ago.
Wendy's been gone for a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun match. You know what? You know what I'm tired of NXT doing. I'm tired of them pulling the bag out and it not being thumbtacks. It's always something else. Enough. Stop
Yeah,
doing that.
whenever it's
Stop
Legos, I'm
doing
just like
that.
yawn. I actually killed the bitch. Like,
Yeah, give me, just do the tax. Just do it. If you go and bring the bag out, don't play with us like that. Even the Hell in a Cell match, it did the same thing. Like WWE refuses to use tax. Just do tax.
yeah.
Niggas did nuts and bolts. Nigga, I'm not trying. Just do tax, bro.
Yeah, nuts and bolts is nuts, bro.
The
Just
fuck is that? Nah, the worst one was still the Barbies with Becky Lynch. The audible groan from the crowd when she put the Barbies felt that bad.
yeah, I
Will
thought that was a
never not
little.
make me laugh.
I thought they made up for it when she started chucking the Barbies at her. I thought that was
That was
funny,
funny.
but yeah,
But the initial groan from the crowd when she pulled the Barbies out, so what
yeah.
are we doing?
Come on now,
Uh, let me
y'all
think.
gonna hurt each other, bruh.
Get the tax, bro. Just
When
do
was
it.
the
Just
last
say
time tax
tax. I
was
don't
done?
care. Jericho and
Oh, in the
Kevin
asylum
Owens.
match.
I want to say that was the last time WWE done
Oh
tax.
my god, bruh.
And then before that, it might have been Mick Foley at Royal Rumble 2000. They don't do tax.
I'll never forget. Shawty, I was very interested in. I was like, yeah, man, I'm watching this match. She was like, oh, okay, I'll watch too. The asylum match happened, and she was just like,
Oh, sick
okay.
shit you into, you fucking sicko. Oh, I told you.
She was just like, this shit is ass.
That was it was a bad match, wasn't it? Until that spot.
No, it was a bad match through and through.
Okay.
I
I
didn't
just
give a fuck.
remember that part.
I didn't give a fuck about the text. Yeah, no, she saw that shit and she was like, okay.
All right.
Um, but what else we got? We got Charlie Dempsey defeating Lexis King.
Didn't
Um,
care.
didn't care for this. It was cool to see Regal though. Um,
Why are we
I'm
gonna beef for this kid? Did I miss something?
what is it? I think I forget. It was when he won the Heritage Cup, he told his dad to basically fuck off because he was like, I'm gonna defend this shit way better than you
Okay.
ever could. Oh, nigga. And I was like,
And
whoa.
Regal's like, when did I win that? Like, what I gotta do with this?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best UK champion, nigga. I said, all right.
Mm. And also, why did Regal feel the need to like have brass knuckles used on his own son? I think that's kind of excessive.
Cause he can't.
That's your child. I don't think you know what I
Nigga
mean.
said
Like,
he said, nigga, if you really trying to win, you feel me? Um, what sparked Lexis King being like, I don't want to be like my dad? Because it kind of just really came at random. Like I know his
yeah,
dad was like mentioned between him and Oba, and he was just like, "Man, I'm gonna make my daddy proud." You feel me? And now he was like, "I don't want to be like my father."
it's confusing because he's like initially when he came in, he's like, I don't even know my dad. Now all of a sudden, I don't want to be like. How do you even know what he's like? You wasn't there.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. I'm glad you got it right for me. But yeah, no, it got
That was his
odd.
whole first promo. Was like, yo, I'm not my dad. I don't know that nigga. That's why my name's not Pillman.
Yeah, yeah. When he was sitting on that throne.
Yeah, I'm a king, baby.
Yeah, very weird change.
I don't know
But
what's going on with that.
yeah, I don't care for Alexis King, and it was cool to see Regal, but Regal couldn't get me to care about Alexis King.
I given up on him. I didn't. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I know Booker. I know Booker's really big on him.
you sure that's not just gimmick?
No,
That
I
sucks.
think he really likes him. I think he really does because he's talked about it on like interviews and stuff. He like really likes him, and he's been on reality wrestling mad times. Also, why did AEW neckbeard just follow me? What even is that?
Because you said you like the Bucks match, nigga.
I think this is like an anti AEW account.
Oh, probably.
If I'm not mistaken.
They probably gonna screenshot your shit and be like, "Look at this bitch." So I don't know. I think
Okay.
another like anti or like pro AEW account followed me, and I was just like, I just did the block thing. I was just like, you're not gonna like what you see here, bro. Just leave, bro. Uh, and then Kalani beats Nikita
Nikita Lyons.
Lyons. And this shit is so funny because it didn't even make the NXT highlight recap on YouTube. I was just like,
I don't know why. There's very much storyline advancement within it.
They didn't give a shit about this. Because
Nikita,
they skipped this, but they show Kalani like pulling up for like the women the women kind of like showdown or whatever.
Well, that happened first, and then she just stayed out there. She just never went back in.
Yeah, no, it's super funny. So it's just like it was just like she just pulled up like out of the crowd or shit, you know. They didn't really give a shit about the match, but yeah, it's gonna be her and Rizzo, and I'm just like, Rizzo is so small.
Yeah, Rizzo was attacked by Nikita, I guess, backstage. So that was the end of the whodunit.
Yeah, make that short lived because that is not a mystery I'm interested in.
I mean, I'm happy Rizzo's getting involved in something.
Yeah.
Cool with me.
Yeah. It's about time she started, doing her own thing, or trying to, or just being involved in something outside of the family. It's like this is like Thea Hale finally getting away from Chase U. So
which I need to get back into. I missed Thea Hale actually wrestling.
Yeah, instead of her just screaming and crying that Rich Holland's beating up her friends.
You know what it reminded me of? I was thinking about it. It reminded me like, did you ever watch Euphoria?
Yes, come on, man. I'm locked in.
I'm just saying. It reminded me like
at least.
It reminded me of Gia.
Oh, like when Rue was doing crack.
Every scene was just her crying and screaming. Every scene, like that girl never had a good day.
Hey man, the drug addiction hurts everybody. You feel me?
She really was doing crack. That's crazy.
Yeah. Don't let that show continue. Oh my god. Like,
I don't really. I mean, we're getting off topic again, but I don't know how. I don't even know. Where do you even go from there? One of the main, the main storyline died. He's not even with us anymore. So like, where do you even like the way the season ended? He dead.
Wait, who did?
Nigga, what's my man's name? Fesco.
Oh no, Ashtray died. He ain't dead yet.
He got shot too, didn't he? Didn't the police
kill him?
Well, he dead in real life, so it don't make a difference because he's dead in real life.
Oh yeah. I mean, the show wasn't about him, shit.
But that was like the main thing how the season ended. We're way off topic.
RVD is doing something next week on NXT. We already talked about it. But yeah, he's gonna be doing something, so that should be really cool. That is it for our show for the most part. AEW was cool. The AEW episode was cool. It wasn't as bad as last week's episode.
No, it wasn't.
I can actually sit through this one, so
yeah,
it's not as terrible.
Very concise. There's only 4 matches.
Yeah. Oh man. There was like the first hour only had 1 match.
It was like because they had the promo.
I was watching Raw, man.
But the 1 match was long as shit. Not long as shit, but it was pretty long.
No,
Adam Cole versus Buddy. It took some time.
It was long as shit because they didn't need to go that fucking long.
That shit was over like 9:40. I mean 8:40 or something like that.
You can subscribe to us on patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. And then you can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. All our other socials are in the link tree in the show notes. Yeah. A lot of good shit. Go out and vote.
Happy 7 years to A Show.
Yeah, happy 7 years at A Show, man. I've been listening to Meals for a really long time, even before that.
Too.
So
the Meals and Justin forever. I genuinely think maybe I've missed maybe 1 episode of A Show ever since it started. I've listened to them all. So it was really fun to go through like the little clip show they did last week. Some stuff I forgot about. Even when they brought back the old intro, I totally forgot about the old intro they had.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I heard that and I was just like
welcome to the A Show. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, that was Good times. Yeah, I've been listening to Meals way too fucking long. Meals, Rob, and Amp from REOP. Those would be like my Mount Rushmore of what. Well, not even just Mount Rushmore, but just niggas that got me into like listening to podcasts a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Two Belts.
Yeah, shout out to Good Bell. Shout outs to the forecast. Carlos.
Yeah, shout out everybody, man. Shout out to what's the joint called? So what's the anime joint called? I forgot. Lookout. Shout out to Lookout.
Yeah, the Lookout.
Yeah, shout out to RNC in general, man. Everybody. Shout out to Discord.
Shout out to the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it is $20. We're all just having a good time on there. Yeah, we're just having a good old time on there. If you want to say something without getting bombarded by AEW neckbeards or some shit, link up with us. If you listen to this show and you're not in, come on, man. You got $20, nigga. Where your mom at? Shout out to Lou Ratchet. That's my favorite dude. All right, we're ending this episode. Very off-topic episode, but I had fun doing this nonetheless. Peace out.